From self-driving cars to personalized recommendations, AI is changing the world around us. It's hard to imagine a future without AI. We interact with AI more than we realize. This is where prompt engineering comes in. It's the key to unlocking AI's full potential. Prompt engineering is like giving AI a set of clear instructions, a roadmap to follow for the best response. It's about understanding AI and tailoring your language. Master this skill to unlock AI's true power. Generate creative content effortlessly, get detailed answers quickly, or automate tedious tasks with ease. This is the promise of prompt engineering. So what exactly is prompt engineering? In the simplest terms, it's the art of talking to AI in a way it understands. Think of it like this. You wouldn't walk up to someone who speaks a different language and start rambling, expecting them to understand. You'd try to learn a few basic phrases, right? Prompt engineering is similar. AI has its own language, and while it's getting better at understanding us all the time, it still needs a little help sometimes. That's where we come in. By crafting clear, concise, and well-structured prompts, we can bridge the communication gap and get the results we're looking for. It's about understanding the nuances of how AI processes information and tailoring our requests accordingly. It's about moving beyond simple keywords and crafting prompts that provide context, specify desired outcomes, and guide the AI towards the right answer. Imagine you're asking for directions in a new city. You wouldn't just say, "Get me to a restaurant," you'd be more specific, right? You might say, "I'm looking for a good Italian restaurant within walking distance, preferably with outdoor seating." The more details you provide, the better your chances of getting helpful directions. Prompt engineering is like giving AI those detailed directions. It's about providing enough information for the AI to understand your intent and generate a relevant response. Instead of just asking, "Write a poem," you might say, "Write a short rhyming poem about the feeling of springtime using vivid imagery and a hopeful tone." By being specific, you guide the AI towards the desired outcome, increasing the likelihood of receiving a satisfactory response. It's like giving AI a roadmap to follow, ensuring it doesn't get lost in the vast landscape of possible interpretations. From vague to specific, the power of precise prompts. The difference between a vague prompt and a specific one can be the difference between a generic, unhelpful response and a tailored, insightful answer. A specific prompt like "Generate 5 creative marketing campaign ideas for eco-friendly shoes targeting young adults" yields better results. This level of detail empowers the AI to generate more relevant and creative suggestions. The key to unlocking AI's potential precision is power. We've established that prompt engineering is about speaking AI's language. But why is this so important? Well, imagine having a powerful tool at your disposal, but not knowing how to use it properly. You might fumble around, get frustrated, and ultimately give up, missing out on its full potential. That's what it's like using AI without understanding prompt engineering. You have this incredible technology capable of generating human-quality text, translating languages, writing different kinds of creative content, and answering your questions in an informative way. But without the right prompts, you're only scratching the surface of what it can do. Prompt engineering is the key to unlocking AI's true power. It's about moving beyond simple commands and engaging in a more nuanced dialogue with AI, providing it with the context and guidance it needs to deliver truly impressive results. From frustration to fulfillment, getting the results you need. Have you ever tried using a chatbot or virtual assistant and received a response that was completely irrelevant or unhelpful? Or maybe you've experimented with AI writing tools and ended up with generic, uninspired content? This frustration often stems from a lack of effective prompt engineering. When you don't provide AI with clear, concise instructions, it's left to interpret your request, often leading to inaccurate or incomplete results. It's like asking a chef to make you dinner without specifying any dietary restrictions or preferences. You might end up with a dish you don't like or can't even eat. Prompt engineering empowers you to take control of the AI's output. By carefully crafting your prompts, you provide the necessary guidance for the AI to understand your intent, ensuring that the results align with your expectations and fulfill your specific needs. Beyond accuracy, empowering creativity and innovation with AI. Prompt engineering isn't just about getting accurate answers from AI, it's also about unleashing its creative potential.
and using it as a tool for innovation. When you master the art of prompt engineering, you open up a world of possibilities beyond simply asking and receiving information. Imagine being able to generate unique storylines for your next novel, compose original music in different styles, or design innovative products with AI as your brainstorming partner. With effective prompt engineering, these scenarios are not far-fetched, they are becoming increasingly attainable. By providing AI with specific constraints, creative prompts, and unexpected combinations of ideas, you can push its boundaries and inspire it to generate truly novel and groundbreaking outputs. Prompt engineering becomes a form of collaborative creativity where you and AI work together to explore uncharted territories of imagination and innovation.
Rule number 1, be specific, don't leave AI hanging. Alright, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of crafting prompts that get results. Our first golden rule is all about being specific. Remember, AI isn't a mind reader yet, so the clearer you are with your request, the better it can understand and respond. Think of it like ordering a coffee. A vague coffee, please, might get you something drinkable, but it probably won't be exactly what you want. But if you specify a large iced latte with oat milk and 2 pumps of vanilla, you're much more likely to get a drink that hits the spot. The same principle applies to AI prompts. Instead of asking write a poem, try something like write a sonnet about the beauty of autumn leaves using vivid imagery and metaphors. See the difference? The second prompt gives AI specific instructions, leading to a more focused and satisfying result. Rule number 2, give context. Paint the picture for your AI assistant. Our second golden rule is all about providing context. Imagine trying to understand a joke without knowing the background or cultural references. It probably wouldn't be very funny, right? Similarly, AI needs context to understand your prompts fully and generate relevant responses. Think of context as the background information or surrounding circumstances that help AI get what you're asking. It's about providing those extra details that set the stage and guide AI towards the desired outcome. For example, instead of simply asking write a product description, you could say write a persuasive product description for a new line of organic skincare products targeting eco-conscious millennials. By adding context about the product, target audience, and desired tone, you give AI the information it needs to craft a more effective and targeted response.
Our final golden rule is all about using constraints. Think of constraints as gentle nudges that keep AI on track and prevent it from veering off into the weeds of irrelevant information. It's about setting boundaries and providing clear guidelines for the desired output. Constraints can include things like word count, style, format, and even specific keywords to include or avoid. For example, you might say, write a 500-word blog post about the benefits of meditation using a conversational tone and avoiding technical jargon. By setting these constraints, you're not limiting AI's creativity, you're simply guiding it towards a more focused and effective outcome. It's like giving an artist a canvas and asking them to paint a landscape. The constraints of the canvas and the chosen subject matter don't stifle their creativity, they provide a framework for expression.
Mastering prompt engineering is an ongoing journey of learning and experimentation. It's about understanding the nuances of AI language and developing an intuition for what works best. The more you practice, the better you'll become at crafting prompts that unlock the full potential of AI. Think of these 3 golden rules: be specific, give context, and use constraints as your AI toolkit. By applying these principles, you can transform your interactions with AI, turning it from a passive tool into an active collaborator in your creative endeavors, problem-solving tasks, and information-gathering quests. So go forth, experiment, and have fun exploring the endless possibilities of prompt engineering. The world of AI is your oyster, and with the right prompts, you can unlock its hidden pearls.
We've all been there. That moment when you're so excited about an idea that you try to cram every single detail into one long, rambling sentence. Now imagine doing that to your AI assistant. Just like us, AI can get overwhelmed when bombarded with too much information at once. It's like trying to stuff a week's worth of groceries into a tiny shopping bag. Something's gotta give. When you overload a prompt with too many instructions, conflicting constraints, or overly complex language, you risk confusing the AI and getting muddled results. Instead of trying to cover everything at once, break down your requests into smaller, more manageable chunks. Think of it like having a conversation. You wouldn't deliver a whole presentation in one breath, would you? Give your AI time to process each instruction and respond accordingly. Section 2, the come on, you know what I mean. Trap, vagueness is not your friend. We humans are great at understanding implied meaning and filling in the blanks, but AI is still catching up in that department. Assuming your AI assistant knows what you mean without explicitly stating it is a surefire recipe for disappointment. Remember, AI thrives on specifics. Instead of asking for a story about adventure, try something like, write a short story about a young woman who discovers a hidden map leading to a lost city in the Amazon rainforest. The more details you provide, the better equipped AI will be to deliver what you're looking for. Think back to our coffee analogy. Something sweet could mean a caramel macchiato to you, and a black coffee with 5 sugars to the barista. Avoid ambiguity by being precise with your language and stating your desired outcome clearly.
AI can't read your mind yet. AI doesn't have the same frame of reference as we do. It doesn't understand unspoken expectations or cultural nuances. Always provide sufficient background information and context. Treat your AI as an intelligent but uninformed collaborator. Section 4. Prompt Engineering, a journey of discovery and refinement.
Mastering prompt engineering is about embracing experimentation, observation, and refinement. Play around with different prompts and see what yields the best results. Think of it like learning a new recipe. Each iteration brings you closer to the perfect outcome. Every prompt and response provides valuable insights. Embrace the learning curve and refine your approach. Unlock AI's full potential for creativity and problem solving. Real-world prompt practice, from idea to AI masterpiece. Let's put our knowledge into practice. Imagine you're creating a social media campaign for plant-based burgers. Engage a young, environmentally conscious audience. Craft a prompt. Write 3 Instagram captions promoting our new plant-based burgers. Highlight taste, health benefits, and environmental impact. Use a fun, informal tone. See the difference?
Fine-tuning your prompts, the art of iteration. Remember, prompt engineering is an iterative process. Experiment with different phrasing, constraints, and keywords. Fine-tune AI-generated content to make it more engaging. Add specific details or compare tastes. Experiment with different calls to action. Provide feedback to guide your AI assistant. Refine your prompts for better results. Collaboration with AI unlocks creative potential. The future of communication, AI at your fingertips. As we've explored throughout this journey into the world of prompt engineering, the ability to communicate effectively with AI is no longer a futuristic fantasy. It's a vital skill for navigating the present and shaping the future. Just as we've learned to communicate with each other across languages and cultures, we're now learning to bridge the gap between human thought and artificial intelligence. The implications of this newfound communication are profound. Imagine a world where language barriers are non-existent, where complex ideas can be conveyed effortlessly, and where creative collaboration between humans and AI knows no bounds. This is the future that prompt engineering is helping to create, one carefully crafted prompt at a time. As AI continues to evolve at an unprecedented pace, so too will the art and science of prompt engineering. New tools, techniques, and best practices will emerge, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Embrace the AI revolution. Become a prompt engineer. But here's the exciting part. You don't need to be a computer scientist or AI expert to participate in this revolution. Every time you craft a well-thought-out prompt, you're engaging in the practice of prompt engineering, honing your skills, and contributing to the ongoing dialogue between humans and machines. So, embrace the challenge. Experiment with different prompts, observe the results, and refine your approach. Share your discoveries with others, participate in online communities, and never stop learning. The world of AI is vast and ever-evolving, and with the power of prompt engineering at your fingertips, you have the ability to shape its trajectory and unlock its limitless potential. Remember, the future of communication isn't about speaking AI, it's about speaking AI, collaborating, co-creating, and embarking on a journey of shared discovery and innovation. Welcome to the AI lifestyle revolution. The future is yours to prompt. Join us today. Subscribe to our channel, visit our website, and become part of the AI lifestyle revolution.